Hi, scholars. Welcome back to Writing with Miss Kitchens. We are now on day 8. We're just going to dive right on into our lesson. But before we do that, I want to make sure that you have all your materials. Make sure that you have your writing folder, your pre-made books. Those are the pages that you've been writing the past 7 days. Your words, whether it's on your personal word wall, your word ring, or your word cards. A writing utensil, preferably a pencil, and some crayons. I'll give you about 10 seconds to make sure that you have all those materials, and then we'll be right back for writing. Welcome back. All right, before we start, I'm going to go over our student learning outcomes. Students will be able to use strategies to write strong leads by studying mentor texts and imitating them. Students will be able to use tools and techniques to insert materials into different places of a draft of a writing piece. Students will be able to reflect on past work and what they have learned in order to make plans to move forward in their writing. We already been doing that. So you're already on track. Don't worry. Okay, here we go. We're going to go off into our mini lesson. Get ready. Before we start our writing, I want to compliment you all for persevering yourselves through writing. I know sometimes writing can be very hard. However, if you keep all of the strategies and the tools that we've been learning and writing so far in your mind or close by you, you won't struggle as much as you feel like you are. So as I was saying, yes, make sure you're always persevering yourself through your writing so that you can feel confident in your ability to keep writing those words on those papers, okay? And you have the ability to do it. Moving forward, I hope that all of you have been working super hard to use those strategies. And the reason why I'm continuously saying your strategies, because I want you to make sure that you lock them in your mind. That means that rubric that Miss Kitchen sent, it's like an illustrated rubric. It's pictures and words. You should have that all on your mind. You can do it. You can put that rubric, all of those strategies, all of those tools that need to be down in your writing on your mind, so that when you're writing, you're thinking about the rubric. Did I do this sentence? Did I make sure that I had a capital letter? Do I have lowercase letters in my writing? Is there a punctuation mark? All of those things you should be thinking about as you are writing. I can tell you right now, while I'm writing or while I'm even teaching, I'm always thinking of the next thing I have to say, because I want to make sure that you little listeners, writers, you have everything that I am trying to teach you, and I want to be successful at it. And that's what you want to do as writers. You want to be successful in your writing so your readers actually get your message. Okay? Here you are for your 10 minutes of free write. It's my favorite time during writing. I'm going to give you those 10 minutes to do exactly what I was just talking about. Before you go into your 10 minutes, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to pick an area on the rubric that you want to think about while you're writing. So hopefully you have your rubric next to you, and you're going to look at a section on the rubric, and you're going to pick one area that you want to think about while you're writing. And trust me, it's not hard because you all are readers. I can't wait to see what you have produced after the 10-minute mark. Great job picking a section on the rubric that you're going to focus on while you are writing. I heard a lot of you said, I'm going to make sure that I'm using capital letters in each of my sentences. So that's a great area to start if you weren't able to pick a section on the rubric. Now you're going to go into your 10 minutes of free writes. Look at those pencils getting ready to go. So let's do that right now. Let's get our pencils. Get your pencils. Miss Kitchens doesn't have her pencil, but I'll use a marker. Oh, I do have a pencil. Get your pencils ready to go. I'm going to send you off into your free write. As you are writing, this is your time to just write about more of your true story, adding more details to your true story. Keeping in mind what it is that I want to do better while I'm writing right now from that section of the rubric. Happy writing, little writers. I can't wait to be back with you. All right, welcome back. Now that you had your 10 minutes of free write, I hope that you were able to dive deeper into your writing while you were using what you were thinking about from that section of the rubric. And I hope that you were successful. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna hope. I know that you were successful because you are all smart. And I told you before, you know how to lock things in your minds. As soon as you see it and you look at it and you really focus on it, you can put it on your minds. I'm confident in that. All right, so now we're gonna go off into our have to. Your have to is, now you're going to look at your own writing as your own partner, because a lot of us don't have a partner with us right now at home, or you might have your mom and dad next to you. That would be a great partner, but sometimes mommy and daddy have to work, or your brother and sister might be doing their work too because they're in school also. So let's be our own partner today, right? You don't want to keep asking people to be your partner when you are your own tool too, okay? And then later on, when they're not busy, you can say, hey, can you read my writing to make sure that it's readable? And they'll do so, all right? So today you are going to continue on using all the strategies we've been learning to make your past writing and your present writing more readable. So I want you to keep reading what you've been writing, using the rubric to guide you. Did I use a capital letter? Do I have lowercase letters throughout my sentences? Did I use the appropriate punctuation mark for this sentence? Do I have a full sentence on my line? Not just one word on each line. We don't write that way. Take some time to focus on your area that you know you want to get better at with writing. Because that publishing party is coming soon. And you want to make sure that when you are recording yourself, because it's going to have to probably most likely be through recording, that you feel confident in what you're reading. That is very important, not just for me, but for you. Okay? So yes, parents, help your scholar focus on an area that they want to do better on in their writing today. That's the only have to you have. And if parents want to go deeper into the writing with their scholars, choose a section on the rubric that you think they need to work on and teach them how they can make their writing better. Because parents, you are also writers. Everyone's a writer. According to Dr. Main, yes, everyone's a writer. And I believe that too. So you have the ability and you can help your scholars get those areas down that they need to work on. If you have any questions, thoughts, comments, concerns, please feel free to write it on our comment section on Google Classroom, and I'll be getting back to you with whatever you need. Keep those materials by you. Make sure that you're writing those beautiful words down on each and every line or full sentences. I always use my body as a way to make sure that you are getting what you need. And I'll be talking to you tomorrow. Happy writing, little writers.